Hey there guys, welcome to my review for Alan Wake. We played it on the PC via Steam. Finished it in just over 17 hours or so. That's a prediction I've been counting up all the time, but I think it's around that. Just definitely under 20 hours, that's for sure, because even the playtime in Steam doesn't even say 20 hours. Or it says 20 hours, and that's not including when I was testing stuff and so forth. So definitely under 20 hours, probably about 17 hours. Played on Ultra HD, with all settings maxed, so 1440p, and yeah, performance was all good, no problems there. Overall, a good port. So as ever, we look at the good, the bad, and the ugly, and then we check out the score. So let's start with the good, shall we? Because that's the order after all, so why not? Okay, so using the light to fight enemies is an interesting concept in this game. It's not something I've come across before, especially back in the time when I first played anyway. And it adds some impressive lighting and a shadow presentation, even though there's some blocky shadows in places that I even saw in just finishing the DLC. I saw some of that blocky shadowing defect thing going on, but it's all working properly. There's some really nice lighting effects and shadow effects going on, which is important because that's a big part of this game, and that's an impressive atmospheric and an interesting mechanic. Another good aspect is the characters and the story in this game are very interesting throughout. You kind of want to see what's going to happen next, what's going on. There's lots of WTH going on. What the hell is going on here? What? Huh? Kind of thing going on. It's really cool. The setting reminds me of like if I was playing Twin Peaks, the video game almost, but with more forest. Yeah, like it's the most perfect comparison, because that kind of has some goofiness to it as well, and that kind of black humor, and the obsession with coffee, as we call it around these here parts, boffy. Another good thing in this game is the said nods to things like Twin Peaks, Twilight Zone, and that 90s TV noir presentation and narration. It's all top-notch, good voices going on. Very impressive, especially for the time. So yeah, that's the good stuff. Now the bad. So some of the mechanics don't work as intended, I'd say. You press things, doesn't happen, you get killed. Rinse, repeat. A lot of times you die in this game because things don't do what you want it to do when you want it to do it. Some of the controls are a little bit funky, with the run button being in weird places and things like that. You know, it's pretty bad at times in places. Got a bit of oat stuck in my throat. Yeah, there we go. That's what happens when you do record a review after eating the oat biscuit. End up with oats in your throat. It's a bad idea. Don't do it. Another thing is the vehicle camera turning in collisions off in places. It messes you up, and you can drive off like mountains and stuff. So it's pretty it's frustrating, especially if you're trying to look for things and the camera just wants to flip into place like it's elastic band. It's pretty irritating. Also, the collectibles are very missable in this game, and if you do miss them, you have to go and do the whole sub chapter of the episode, which is really freaking annoying. And I pretty much missed the last broadcast thingy because I didn't kind of like listen to a dude instead of triggering his dialogue, should we say. Kind of annoying. So that's a bad aspect. And that's all bad out of the way. Now the ugly stuff, everyone's favorite part. Well, probably not really. It's just generally the frustration points in the game is the ugly. When the mechanics don't work the way that you want them to, the buttons don't operate, the collision throws you off the edge, even though you swear you nailed that jump, and then the enemies are smashing you, and then he's kind of flying around all over the place like a muppet. The very heavy nerfing of his stamina as a game mechanic is more frustrating than kind of like what it intends to be. It's just annoying, you know. Even someone that's on 60 a day would not have that kind of stamina that Alan Wake has. It's ridiculous. Hopefully they don't do that crap in there too, or we can improve his stamina or something, because it's really irritating. Obviously if his stamina was really good, about 90% of the game will be just you just running past everything. So I understand it, but it doesn't make it any less annoying in a way that it's not meant to stand out in that way, I suppose. But it's really frustrating at times, and all those things coming together can be quite annoying when you have to replay a section because all those things come together at the same time to conspire against you. So yeah, that's all the good, bad, and ugly stuff. I don't know if I've got my thingy set up here for the special voice, the special voiciness. So this score might be in a fake voice. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, my score for the Alan Wake. First up, I'll say the scores for the DLC, which is the first one, The Signal. 6 out of 10 for that one. The Signal DLC. The second DLC, The Writer, very imaginative, very some cool things in there. Some things that would have been very unique for the time for me, for sure. That one I give it 8 out of 10, with a 2 points off for the kind of frustrations and stuff, and things like that. But the final score for Alan Wake, the main game, I suppose you could include the DLC in that as well as a package, but because it is pretty much how you get it these days. But yeah, overall, my score for Alan Wake main campaign is a
8 out of 10,
which is very good game. It's great fun. It is a great experience, especially if you get the right price, and it's a steal these days. It's not the longest game ever, so you should be mindful of that, but you shouldn't have to worry about that because the price is pretty much spot on. You won't be able to buy it for more than how long you'd play it for. It's atmospheric, it's immersive, it's story driven, it's adventure. The characters are on point, the setting is nice and interesting and fits the whole thing. And some of the mechanics are interesting, even if they don't work necessarily the way they should do sometimes and betray you. But that's pretty much my thoughts on Alan Wake. What do you think? Did you enjoy the game at the time? Did you play it at the time? What do you think of the review? You agree? Disagree? Let me know. Hit the like or dislike. Drop a comment below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Maybe check out the Patreon if that's your kind of thing. And make sure you do those alerts as well. Follow on to all my platforms. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And remember, stay in the light. No, seriously, like, really stay in the light. The light.